Hello, everyone. Hope the audio is improved now. I switched microphones. So now I'm using my headset microphone. Hope the quality is not bad on the headset microphone. It's not quite as nice as the microphone I usually use, but it should fix the issues we were having. So in any case, last time, as I said, we had started a Koinon Hellenon campaign on the channel. I was doing a playthrough, and yeah, we're going to be continuing that. So let's wait for some people to join. Yeah, that's better, Aaron. Okay. Hello, Aaron, by the way. So we in the first episode of the Koinon Hellenon playthrough, we were able to take Corinth from the Macedonians. So actually, now I want to take the Macedonian Wonder Outpost. So now it's mine. There are a few Macedonian infantrymen in this army here. So what I'm going to do is take these generals and move against them. Let's automatically resolve that. All right. So our king is also the governor of Corinth. So I'll leave him there to govern Corinth, because Corinth is quite a large city. Now, hello Louis, hello Marco, hello Plushovi. Good to see everyone. Now, the important thing in the Koinon Hellenon campaign is that you need to have Hellenistic metropolises, right? So, for example, we have just Polis in Sparta. But in order to get the reforms, or the first stage of the reforms, as the Koinon Hellenon is, you need 3 cities with Hellenistic metropolis. And it's very hard to actually build up cities to become metropolises. Oh, hello, Land Jane. So our economy is actually not so bad. We have a surplus now of about 1,000, and once I move and take Demetrias and Pella, that will be much better. We defeated most of the Macedonian forces in the last episode. So in this one, we'll just basically be mopping them up. Well, I don't have enough money to retrain those guys, but that's okay. So I'm going to get all these hoplites. And I'm going to join our general there. And I'll bring these other generals too into the fold. As the Koinon Hellenon, it is almost unfair how many nice generals you have at the start. And everyone knows I lost one of these Koinon Hellenon generals. So there were even more when the campaign started. So I'll take this army, we'll besiege Demetrias. And I don't think the Macedonians have too much to go against us, because I think they lost an army to Pyrrhus, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, they don't have any province to the east of Pella. So I think we're in a pretty good situation. I'd really like to assassinate someone. Let's assassinate the spy. Hey, that's the first person we got to assassinate. And did his skill increase? No, he's still inept. Wonderful. Oh, hello again, Ioannis. So, the sound was actually on a different microphone. It was the usual microphone I record with, which is a good microphone. Now I'm using my headphones microphone. So this is the microphone attached to my headset. And it's not bad. It's, again, another Razer headset, the budget one, the Kraken X. So, yeah. I like the sound quality from the Razer audio gear. So let's end the turn here. Oh, hello, Landjane. So Macedonia wants a ceasefire. Yeah, I'm going to decline. Should have thought of that. You should have thought of that earlier, to use the words of Spider-Man. Maybe I should just use this microphone for streaming as opposed to the bigger one, and use the bigger one for my video recordings. Sometimes my software just doesn't work that well with the bigger microphone. I don't think it's the microphone, because it works just fine. Okay, so Kalipos has been elected Archon in Athens, so that's good. Who was he? Oh, shoot, I forgot. I think it's this guy. No, it's not. Well, whatever. Okay, let's besiege Demetrias. So we do have a Macedonian army here under Axulos Gurtos. And he's an incompetent commander, but he is pretty loyal. We will crush him. Archon! I don't know why I never really do Macedonian campaigns. I always like to be Greek cities. Probably because my grandmother was born in Athens. That's probably why. My grandfather was born in Thessaloniki. That's also probably a reason. Okay, so let's end the turn. So how's everyone doing today? Hope all is well. Did everyone get a chance to see the proposed stream schedule? I'm actually rethinking it a little bit. I'm thinking I might cut it down to 3 days a week as opposed to 4. I think 4 might be a little too tiring, especially because I have so much non-YouTube work to do. Because of course I do a lot of work outside of YouTube as well. But YouTube is very fun to do indeed. So the Macedonian army was perhaps distracted, which is fine. The Aetolians, I wish I could go take them out, but I have to finish off these Macedonians first. Landjane says, where did Macedon get another army from? No, I don't think it was from the script. I think it was just in the north somewhere. They must have had an army either hidden or in the north here somewhere. Okay, so Demetrias, 6 turns for it to fall. I don't want to assault, because I don't want to lose too many troops for no reason. By the way, at the beginning of the episode, we were able to ally with the Ptolemies, which is very nice. So here's the plan. Take Demetrias, take Pella, and then move against the Aetolians and Crete. And that'll be pretty nice. So let's end the turn here. Lambida says, I like this mod, but always crashes. And then Aaron says, probably need to apply the 4 GB RAM patch. Yes, that's true. This mod without the 4 GB RAM patch, just like, you know, stainless steel and other heavy-duty Medieval 2 mods will be very unstable without the 4 GB RAM patch, that's for sure. Hello, Davide. Good to see you. Lanjane says, how is your campaign map mod doing, Gudea? So Lanjane is talking about the mod I posted about, where I want to make a couple different mods for Rome Remastered. So the first one is going to be a sort of historical accuracy mod for Barbarian Invasion that makes mostly the Middle East more historical, more depicted better. It's going fine. I'm thinking I want to kind of test the waters with this mod, kind of figure out what I can do and what I can't, and then once they release the next patch, which increases the faction limit, and once they release the new Mundus Magnus, I kind of want to transfer the project to Mundus Magnus, but that's going to take a lot of work, so I'm not sure. I have to think about it, what I want to do with that. Yeah, Aaron says 4 a week, 4 streams a week is a lot. Yeah, I might cut that down to 3 instead. Yeah, here's the Macedonian heir. Okay, so our economy is getting better. Let's get this infantry, actually. Let's get this infantry to the army outside of Demetrias. So now we have a full army at Demetrias. Let's keep going. Davide says, are you going to the north or to Asia in this campaign? So I'm going to try and do more of a role-play sort of campaign here, and also I want to progress towards getting the Sinoi Cosmos reforms for the Koinon Hellenon. So what you have to do is you have to take a few metropolises. Right now I have 2. And I don't believe Demetrias is a metropolis. I believe it's just a polis. Yeah, it's not a metropolis. Pella is a metropolis. Or actually, maybe it's not. I'd have to check again. But I know Pergamum is. So I might have to go and take Pergamum in order to finish this first stage of the reforms. Lanjane says soundtrack from Total War Troy would fit this stream so well. Yeah, you know, Total War Troy's soundtrack is very nice. I really like it. I think they did a really excellent job with that. I like the Europa Barbarorum soundtrack as well, very much. But Troy's is very nice indeed. I was slightly disappointed with the soundtrack for Three Kingdoms. It was okay, but not Shogun 2's level. Right? Not quite as good as that, and I don't know, it felt not quite as energetic. She looks nice enough. Yeah, Macedonians are, I think, contemplating their demise here. So, to answer Davide's question, am I going to the north or to Asia? I think what I want to do is conquer the city-states. So I'm going to try to stick as much to the coast as I can. Lanjane says, have you played Spartan? Gates of Troy. No, I haven't. Is that Is that a strategy game? I don't think I've heard of that one. Davide says, for me, the best soundtrack is Rome 1. I think it's a really good one, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. My favorite is Medieval 1, Shogun 2, and Napoleon. Those are my favorites. Rome 1, really good soundtrack, but I think Medieval 1 takes the cake for me. It's a really great soundtrack. Lambida says, there is a mod for Medieval 2, Sign of Empire mod in China with guns, France and UK and stuff. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'll take a look at that. Aaron says someone should do a sub mod to replace that one song that's awful with a Troy song. Yeah. All the Parthia fans know which EB2 song I'm talking about. And EB1. It's also an EB1. Harry Ape says, which EB faction is your favorite? And which would you say is the most historically authentic? Oh, that's a big question. I definitely think Koinon Hellenon is not the most authentic. I'd say... That's such a good question. Let me think about that for a minute. But let's pose that question to everyone watching. What is your favorite EB faction? Lan Jane says, Spartan is an old game from Slytherin which has gameplay similar to Total War. Oh, interesting. What year is it from? Okay. So now we have a big fight on our hands with the Macedonians. Let's do this. Davide says, I think if you go for the populous cities, what's the most populous city in this timeline? Well, Babylon was one of them until they took a lot of the population to Seleucia. So maybe Seleucia, Antioch. Those are quite populous. Yeah. Okay, I want to set up my generals here in the middle here, and my other infantry. I want to set up actually behind the generals. And here, actually the enemy is coming from the right. So what I'm going to do is send my other infantry to form a battle line over there. And I'm going to have my cavalry general charge the enemy cavalry general. Okay, Cretans, stand and fight. I don't really care about the Hippocontistai. Okay, so the enemy has charged the center with Hippospists. Again, just look at these units, so nice. I really like the EB2 units. So let's move in some of these troops from the left. And let's get our Hippeus on the right flank to move against those guys. And let's keep our infantry here in a battle line to block the enemy reinforcements. You know, I wonder if I should keep move my infantry over here to keep them from getting into the city. This is probably a bad idea, but that's what I'm going to do. The enemy phalanx there is routing. I flanked him, so that's normal. Enemy general fallen, Antigonos Gonatas. Very nice indeed. Let's move into the city with everyone. And I'm going to have this Hippeus move to the gate here. So my infantry are going to set up near the gate over there. Are they really going to charge my heavy hoplites with some Xistophoroi lancers? Yes, they are. So let's move in our hoplites again. I didn't think the AI would just charge in like that, but you know, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, Sakarauka, one of my favorite factions. Really like them. My Hippeus are going to get trapped. I want my Hippeus to get out of here. Hippeus, try to get out. Yeah, I'm not coordinating this very well. But hopefully our generals can take the city quickly. Yeah, our Hippeus routed. That's too bad. But they'll be okay. Okay. Yeah, the Macedonians, they do have quite a few reinforcements. Okay, we got Demetrios, the Antigonid. Hello, Saltire. Yeah, I like Command and Conquer generals. Who doesn't? Oh, I totally forgot about EB2's 20-minute thing. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not going well. Okay, I captured this gateway. Can I close it now? Oh, I had captured it in these hoplites. They opened it up again. Just close the door. Close the door. I don't like this. This is turning into a very strange battle. Just a nice view of the Macedonian Epokorion skirmisher cavalry. Another lovely looking unit. Okay, our general here is fighting very hard. Oh, and the enemy Kingetoi are routing. Very nice. Probably because their morale is pretty low, since I killed their other general, the faction heir. Yeah, our hoplites there are routing. That's not good. Ah, a noble death. And we lost the gateway. We just have to... Oh, I want to get my cavalry general out of there. I don't want to lose him. Yes, this mod is for Medieval 2. Sorry, I'm not watching the chat because I'm in the middle of really mismanaging this battle. When you play this many mods, you start forgetting about the mechanics of particular mods. And in this case, I forgot about EB2 and the whole 20-minute gate capture thing. Okay, Cavalry General, this feels like Invasio Barbarorum all over again. Keep moving. Yeah, the Macedonians are swarming over there. But we're actually doing pretty well holding them off at this gate. So I'm going to send my elite hoplites here as well to the gate. Ah, a noble death. Yeah, totally mismanaged here. But on the bright side, we're going to take the Macedonian capital. Nice medieval 2 pathfinding here. Who doesn't love medieval 2's pathfinding? We captured the gateway again. If someone could close the gates, it would be nice. What are you guys celebrating for? This is going terribly. I should have just formed up and defeated the Macedonian reinforcements. But instead I had to try and capture the city. Okay, let's have the elite hoplites engage these phalangites. Cretan peltists will move against the mercenary Macedonian phalangites. Yes, so the unit cards have been improved significantly in the latest EB2 update. Battles and unit cards are the big changes I see. Harry Ape says, Gudea, what's your favorite Napoleon mod? I think The Rights of Man 2 is really good, but I also really like Napoleon Realism by Jam. Jam's realism mods are really good. That's a mod I have to talk about. I haven't talked about it on the channel. Also, Jam actually re-released, or he updated Rome Total Realism 3. He made Rome Total Realism for Rome 2. And that's another mod I'd like to talk about. I never actually had the chance to try it back in the day. So they've increased missile lethality. So the lethality of javelins and archers. And they have also increased the lethality of infantry fighting each other in frontal combat. Front to front. And that has really changed how battles feel, that's for sure. Okay, Epilectoi move against the phalangites here that are... We lost that building again? Please take it back. Are they going to get their general in here? Of course they are. Well, let's get their cavalry then. Yeah, the battle for this gateway has been absolutely nasty. Our battle here outside the gateway was just horribly mismanaged by me. The battle in front of the frontal gate was fine. We did pretty well. You can see mostly Macedonian bodies there. But yeah, the battle over here, extremely mismanaged, and that's caused most of my casualties, unfortunately. I just totally forgot that EB2 has the 20-minute town capture mechanism here. Okay, so these are phalangites engaging heavy peltasts. So I don't think we'll see too many casualties in this frontal combat. Are they coming back for more? Yes, they are. Davide, yeah, actually Babylonian medicine was extremely advanced, and the Greeks actually took a lot of their ideas about medicine and science from the Mesopotamians. And given Syria's proximity to Mesopotamia, they had a lot of similar advancements in terms of science and medicine. Okay, so we defeated the other Macedonian general, which is good. It's good everyone's arguing in the chat and no one is talking about my horrible battle skills. Are these guys routing, or are they moving somewhere else? Okay, Hoplitai. You guys move against these guys too. Okay, so we routed the Deuteroi. That's good. Hello, Bezjan Behrami. Good to see you. Oh, I hope these guys don't route towards the... No. Oh, no. How did these guys get in? This is not good at all. Okay, Epilectoi. Hit these phalangites from the back. And you, General, you hit these hoplites. From the front. Yeah, this battle has become really nasty. Davide, you say just look how easily got beaten by Persians or Medes before them or Assyrians. Are you talking about Babylonians? Okay, we got the mercenary phalangites over there. So that actually turned out well. We routed these guys as well. And I think that's it for Macedon. Hello, Helder Mayor. Good to see you. Yes, this is a very fun campaign indeed. Thank you, thank you. So if I can just get my guys around and flank them there, I think this battle will be pretty much over. Can you please take the gate and not let them come in again? Okay, building capture. That's mine. Against some Galatians, or at least Celtic infantry. I like that guy's hat. What is that? Swan? Why is the gate opening? Why? Why did that gate open? Why? Okay, Cretan peltists. The good thing is that these are elite hoplites that are defending the gate. And, of course, these are half-naked Celts with no armor, just charging at them. Okay, so we defeated those guys, which is good. We defeated these guys, which is good. So yeah, this was everything Macedon has got. Don't let this naked guy with the cape get in there. Do something. Okay, so there are some skirmishers out here. And some Cretan archers. So what I'm going to do is have my Cretan peltists go and attack the Cretan archers. And my infantry here are going to go hit the skirmishers, and hopefully that'll deliver us the victory. Okay, we beat the Celts over there, which is good. Please. Please beat them. I can't fight this battle anymore. Okay, we got him. Okay, Hippeus. Charge the Cretan archers from the back while we move in from the front. Okay, our infantry didn't do anything. Will they rout now? We beat quite a few of them, and we did it. We got them. We got him. I should have ended the battle. But who was left here? It says there's an enemy unit. Oh no, that was just a building. We got him. We got him. Oh boy. We defeated them all. Hello, pyruvic acid. We're doing okay. It was a pretty disastrous battle, but on the bright side, we wiped out the entire Macedonian army and royal family, and took their capital. Ransom? Rejected. Just a light sacking. Yeah, so we have wiped out Macedon. That was devastating for them. More devastating for them than it was for us. That was like pulling teeth. But it was really bad because it was my fault. I screwed up. I should have just formed up the army. Yes, EB2 was updated a couple months ago. And this is the first time I'm showcasing that on the channel. Yeah, so yes, I thought you might like that. Fantasy Friday. Yeah, Total FOTS is a mod I've been looking at, but haven't tried yet. Yeah, that was a difficult battle, that's for sure. And I made it difficult on myself. So we can go and take Pella right now. So let's go take Pella. So now we have Demetrius. That's good. Yeah, and our profits are much better now. So that's looking to be much nicer. Hopefully Pyrrhus just stands there in a stalemate with the Taulantians forever, because I don't want to face him right now. Our assassin finally died. Relations worsened with Epeiros. Oh yeah, because I was trying to kill an Epirot captain. Okay. Catalyst says, good day, do you play Pathfinder? What's that? Okay. So we got a new Archon of Athens. Okay, so there's a army there, kind of a Celtic army. I should probably send some infantry to support this army here. Demetrius is just fine. So I guess in Corinth and Demetrius, I'll go for military conquest. Yep, that's what I want. Okay. Very nice, so let's end the turn. Dikran Med says, hello from Armenia. How's everyone doing today? Hello, Dikran. Good to see you. Hello from Armenia. Because I am there too. Catalyst says Pathfinder is a Dungeons and Dragons based D&D or RPG. I've never played any Dungeons and Dragons, anything related to that. But I do like RPGs. Does anyone want to see me play Shin Megami Tensei 5 when it releases? Okay, so Pella is going to take 5 more turns. That's fine. We should probably construct something. But you know what? I'm going to wait because I have a lot to construct in Demetrius and Corinth. That's for sure. So I'll wait a little bit here. Let's end the turn again. Or actually, let's retrain. Let's retrain some of our units. All right. Jan says, hello from Brazil. Well, hello there. I have some acquaintances from Sao Paulo. Max Harrison says, watching you play Morrowind might be interesting. I've never played Morrowind. You know, the only Elder Scrolls game I've played is Skyrim, and I only got partially the way through. The RPGs I played a lot as a kid were Paper Mario, Knights of the Old Republic 1, 2, and the MMO, and Pokemon. Oh, and Mega Man Battle Network. All of them. And Fire Emblem, the Game Boy Advance ones. I should probably go for Field of Games. But actually, Corinth and Demetrius are done, so I'm going to go for Allied City-State in Demetrius and in Corinth. Polis en Sumakia kai Philia, or Pilia. Okay. Tigran Med says, I have really liked Rome first so far, the very first one. Yeah. This mod is Roman period, but it's based on medieval too. Davide says, hello from Apulia. I've never been to Apulia, unfortunately. I really have to go. I've been in Lombardia. I've been in Tuscany. I've been in Lazio. I've been to Venice as well. Also Capri once, a long time ago. Okay. So a couple more turns for Allied City-State to be constructed in Demetrius and Corinth. So I should probably make some Komata in Athens to improve our population growth. Or perhaps I'll go for granary. You know what? I'll go for oof, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot I have to do. So I'm just going to save some money because I have to retrain a lot of troops. Yeah, I sure do have to train a lot of troops. Okay, so I'm going to train some mercenary hoplites and some regular hoplites. Some archers too, for garrison purposes. Okay. Just a couple turns and Pella will fall. Yeah, no, Italy is very nice. Tigran Metz says, I wonder how good this mod is. I mean, during the battle, it took a very long time to fight one cav in the old EB. Yeah, you know, Medieval 2 is slower, and this mod is slower than EB1. We're training up some more troops. That's looking good. Yeah, Apulia, I definitely want to go back to Italy, but I think I definitely have to travel to Greece first. I've never been to Greece, which I feel bad about. And we've got Romans, a sighting of Romans in Illyria. That's cool. Perhaps we'll have a conflict with them. But I think by the time they're ready to fight me, I'll be more prepared. So let's go for the irrigation system in Athens. Okay. And one more turn, and Allied City-State will be done in Demetrius and in Corinth. So that's actually quite nice. So let's end the turn here. Okay, we've got another battle on our hands. This one will be much easier than the first one. Bezjan says, what is your opinion on the easiest start faction in EB2? Good question. I guess I'd have to say well, you know, Pontus has a very tough start in EB1 and EB2. Bactria is not bad. Bactria is not that bad. Bactria is not bad. Armenia is not bad because you can just pay tribute to the Seleucids and you're pretty much good. You're pretty set. And your general's cavalry is really effective, so that's a pretty easy start. Let's take a look at our units as we wait for the enemy to arrive. Tigran Med says, is Urartu in this mod? No. But there is an Urartian unit, the Chaldean pikemen, that are recruitable in Pokothaik, Armenia Minor. I don't believe there are any Total War mods that include Urartu, unfortunately. But my proposed Bronze Age Total War campaign, which would have an Iron Age campaign that starts in 800 BC, that would have Urartu. Yeah, Max is right. The Greek Peninsula factions are not hard. It's hard at the very beginning because you have a bunch of battles to win, but once you win those battles, you're set. Carthage and Rome are not the easiest because there are a lot of elections and historical events that you have to keep in the back of your mind every turn. Davide says, but there's Armenia in this mod. Tigran Metz, yes. So Armenia's in the mod, but Urartu, it's a bit late for them. It's about 4 or 5 centuries late for them. But like I said, there is an Urartian unit in the game. Where are the other enemy units? It says there's one over here. Oh, there they are. They're outside the city. Okay. Okay, Hippeus. Don't charge. I didn't see the pikes were pointed at me. So you guys form up to fight the Macedonian reinforcements. I'd like to see these heavy hoplites from close up. Yeah, they're pretty heavy. My favorite thing. Attacking a phalanx formation from the back. This is what Total War is all about. Creative Assembly, this is what I want. This is what I want to see. Okay, now it's over. They heard me. Let's see our Hippeus crush the enemy phalangites from the back. And there you have it. There you have it. They are routing. Aaron says, as far as difficulty, I think EB2 is kind of easy. It is definitely easier than EB1. EB1 is harder. But there's more to do in EB2. Like, there's so much to do in EB1, that's for sure. But there's a little more to do in EB2. I think if they ported EB1 to Rome Remastered, it would be so cool. And I hope someone does it, at least after, you know, the next modding patch, which will increase the faction limit. Enemy general fallen. So you guys keep fighting, and I'll hit these guys from the flank with the Hippeus. Bez John says, are the Illyrians in this mod? No. No. There are RDI units, but not a faction. Yeah. Okay, we were able to rout the Deuteroi Phalangitai. And let's hit these Phalangites from the flank. Astrid says, sadly, they already announced they're not planning on porting EB1 to Rome Remastered. Yeah, everyone knows that, but someone else could. They're still working on EB2, the EB team, so they're busy. They're too busy to port anything. Hello, Lu Li. Good to see you. I mean, most of the old mod teams are either working on something else or they have been retired for many years, just like the Chivalry mod team, for example. So those teams are not going to port anything. There are people working on Rome Remastered mods and ports too, but those old teams, expecting them to port mods, that's expecting a lot. There we go. The last enemy hoplite is dead. Stop running. Accept your fate. Accept your fate. Get him, he's right behind you. Lu Li, you are correct. Yeah, you know, this is the reason why I don't prefer streaming mods like EB or what was it, DVD at Impera, because it just takes a long time. That's why it's better for episodic videos. But I wanted to give it a try today. Okay, Macedonia captured. Let's occupy Pella, military conquest. Very nice, very nice. So now, what should we build? Well, we should build gift estates in Corinth. Then I guess coastal patrols. And in Sparta, I guess we should go for a small market. Temple of Artemis improves population growth. Sounds fun. And let's go for strategic fortifications in Rhodes. And let's go for a small temple of Demeter in Demetrias. And that's pretty good. So we should recruit some more hoplites, but I actually want to retrain my guys in Pella. And let's retrain those guys, and then the other guys here. The hoplites. I'm going to send them down to Athens for retraining purposes. And there you go. All right. So let's send our king to Demetrius. I want to sort of build up my army at Demetrius, because Demetrius is going to give me access to Thessalian cavalry, and I want to build up Demetrius as well as I can. That's for sure. So let's end the turn here. Oh yes, Medjay, yeah, that first battle was a real pain. That was... I'm gonna edit that out of the stream here and upload it as a stream highlights, because that was the worst, the absolute worst. So where are the Romans? Maybe they're besieging the Taulantians in Dyrrhachium. Okay, so we are in a pretty good position now, which is good. So let's retrain those Hoplitai Epilectoi as well. And let's make... Should I make Hippocontistai? I probably should. So I will do that. Do I still have diplomats? Yes, I do. Where they are, I don't know. There he is. Okay. I'm going to send him up through the Levant to do some exploring. Oh, it seems like the Seleucids have taken Palestine there. Okay. So let's end the turn here. Medjay says this mod doesn't crash often, does it? No, it does not. It's pretty stable, considering how intense a mod it is. It's very stable. I brought that fleet back from the Black Sea, Max. Oh no. Pella has been besieged by rebels. And it looks like they're going to assault. This is a Celtic invasion. Oh boy. Okay, so let's get Archandros. And our cavalry and hoplites. And let's relieve the city. Looks like the Romans have taken Dyrrhachium, so perhaps we will have some battles with the Romans soon, perhaps next stream. I am planning on continuing this campaign in another stream because I like the Koinon Hellenon campaign. It's one of my favorites. So let's start this battle here. So the enemy is just standing there. Gotcha. Let's set these guys up. Let's move in the skirmisher cav on the left. Max says, okay, I remember the first time I played Koinon Hellenon, had to find a million goodies everywhere. Medjay says, I don't like the look of some units within the mod. You mean EB2? I really like the units in EB2. Especially units like cataphracts and horse archers and the Saka units. They look very nice. And the Indo-Saka units look very nice too. And the Indo-Greek units too. Okay, let's move our guys forward. Let's move our contingent of generals forward. Nathan says, can you get Macedonian Phalangites as Koinon Hellenon? I believe you can recruit some from Pella. So you can. Oh goodness, the Galatians and their horns. Oh boy. If you wanted to see Galatians fight Greeks, you've come to the right stream. Medjay, you say you love classical age Total War? That's actually one I haven't played. I have to take a look at that one. Now, it's funny because one of the reasons I haven't played it is because I don't like the look of some of the units in the mod. In classical age Total War. We can beat these Galatians. Okay, they're coming down the hill to charge at our spearmen. I don't like this. Oh, Cretan archers. Move behind those troops. Oh, shoot. Okay, sandwich these Eporeda cavalry. There we go. There we go. To make a KOTOR reference. Down you go. Where are my Hippocontista? Time to make some flank charges. There we go, we defeated the Condamantes. Okay, those guys are getting crushed. Chase. The Kingatoi have routed. The general is close to routing. You guys get around the back. Did they beat one of my units here? No, I beat them. Okay. Enemy general fallen. Very good. Cavalry chase after the Gargo Gladioi. Reminds me of that former San Francisco Giant, Ryan Gargo. Perhaps he was Galatian. Let's just chase down as many of them as we can. Yeah, we got a good number. Yeah, it's okay. We did it. Aaron says, oh, looking at the screenshots, the big map in Classical Age looks interesting. Remastered removed the region limit. I'd love to see a bigger map with that perspective. Yeah, Rome Remastered has removed the region limit, or at least increased it to a ridiculous number. So I definitely want to see something like, I don't know, the Medieval 2 big map, or like a blown up version of Mundus Magnus with a super detailed map. That's like my dream. If someone would make a really big map for me, I would fill it up. I promise you that. I would fill it up. Bez John says, Gudea, what do you want as the next historical Total War? I just made a video about it. I would like to see the ancient Near East Total War. Medjay says, Gudea, play Roma Surrectum Remastered when you get the chance. You probably mean Imperium Surrectum? Yes, I am going to be showcasing that as it continues development. More information will be coming. In any case, I think that was one interesting stream. We had the longest battle I've ever fought. that was ridiculous. That was my own fault. So I'm going to have to end this stream in a couple minutes, but let's answer the last questions here. Baktria says, have you played Warband? Yes. Psychedelic Coffee says, I think the 1600s would be awesome. 30 Years War, Total War. Maybe. Aaron Podden says, something like the Napoleon Total War regional campaigns blown up to a full-size map would be awesome. Yeah. Luli says, but with a restricted faction limit, bigger map would mean an emptier world. Well, they are going to increase the faction limit to 31. Now, we don't know if it's going to be possible for them to increase it further, but they have said 31 is possible, because remember, it's the same engine as Medieval 2. So raising it to the Medieval 2 limit would be good. But of course, if they can push it further, that would be even better. That would be truly epic. All right, everyone. So I think this was a pretty good stream. I'll do one more turn. I'll do one more turn. Okay. So we've got the Romans here. They have Principes, Hastati. Some hoplites. I'll send a couple of generals to join this reinforcement army. And I'll move to the border here just in case the Romans try something. I'll be ready to fight them. Oh, Pella, I can make it an allied city-state. Lovely. Max says, seems silly to have caps on these kinds of things. Well, I mean, it was an engine limitation of the time, so it's not like they artificially made the cap. It was something that was in the original Rome Total War, and that was an engine limitation. But I know what you mean. but it served a purpose at the time. So it's not like that was a cap invented for Rome Remastered or something. But I understand what you mean, like from the standpoint of development and things like that. Luli says, I'd like to see Southeast Asia during the 1600s get some love. There was actually a mod that was going to be about that a long time ago. Like it was for Rome Total War. And I don't know if that was ever completed. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, everyone. I think that'll be it for this stream today. Let me quickly save this. Koinon Hellenon LP. There we go. And then next time, perhaps we can finish up these Koinon Hellenon reforms. Or at least the first stage of the reforms. Okay. So I'll see you all in the next stream. Thanks for watching.